Hi. Let us discuss about a design thinking aspect in the subject automotive fuels and lubricants, in which the manufacture of fuels and lubricants are to be discussed based on the design thinking. Design thinking consists of 5 major parts in the form of empathy, define, ideate, prototype, and testing. Here in the automobile, the requirement of fuel has an empathy part that every automobile is requiring energy, that is the heat energy. For getting the heat energy, we need the fuels, that is the empathy part. Then the definition part comes as a fuel which will be suitable for automobiles should have high calorific value, should be available in abundance, and should be easy to transport without emitting any pollutants. Petrol, diesel and compressed natural gas are some fuels on which automobiles run. So, from the empathy part, it has been defined as a fuel which will be suitable for automobiles, should have a high calorific value, should be available in the abundance, and should be easy to transport without emitting any pollutants. Petrol, diesel and compressed natural gas are some fuels on which automobiles run. Let us ideate now. So we have to ideate the fuel. So there are a lot of ways to ideate. Which fuel is used in the automobile? Then what is the fuel used for running an automobile? Then how much fuel is required to start a car? And why fuel is required in an engine vehicle? The primary purpose of fuel is to supply the energy. We understood that the primary purpose of fuel is to supply energy. Therefore, its calorific value is of prime importance. So, the purpose of fuel is to supply energy. Therefore, its calorific value is of prime importance. Both physical and chemical properties of gasoline differ greatly from those of diesel fuel. We have to consider that both physical and chemical properties of gasoline differ greatly from those of diesel fuel. Motor gasoline is not pure substance but a mixture of hydrocarbon with boiling point extending over a wide range. So these are some ideations. So the ideation shows which fuel is suitable for which automobile and what is the fuel used for running an automobile. We have to decide from that. Then how much fuel is required? A minimum of 30 to 40 milliliter of fuel is required to start the car. So from this ideate, we have to make a prototype. Currently, the majority of motor vehicles worldwide are powered by gasoline or diesel. Other energy sources include ethanol, biodiesel, propane, compressed natural gas, electric batteries and hydrogen, either using fuel cells or combustion. There are also cars that use hybrid of different power sources. So we can see so many prototypes in the form of auto rickshaws, cars, lorries, aeroplanes, buses. Like those vehicles will be considering the fuels. Every vehicle is having different fuel for their requirement. Then finally, testing. Testing is the last part of design thinking, in which every fuel has to be tested based on the ability and mileage For example, for particular vehicle, 1 liter of petrol will be used for some particular 50 to 60 kilometers. Like that, every fuel has to be tested. From that, the required fuel has to be selected. So the design thinking plays a major role for everything. Here in particular, for using fuels in automobiles, we are empathizing initially and to test finally to complete the process of